guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can see again today, there is no Kevin. Unfortunately, thanks to this whole quarantine situation, we still can't see each other or spend any time together really. I'm going to be honest, it's getting to me. I know obviously things could be a whole lot worse and I really shouldn't worry about it, but I'm sure I'm not the only person missing my boyfriend. But we do carry on with things. I am going to be completely honest with you guys. This is the second time in the past 10 minutes that I've had to start filming this video. My camera crashed twice, which I'm not that happy about. So we're gonna do this for a third time and hope for the best, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it won't crash this time. So today's video is a wee bit different from what I have been uploading. Again, today's video is not a vlog. I am trying to switch up my videos during quarantine between vlogs and main channel videos. So today's video is more of a main channel video. If you follow me on Instagram, which I'm hoping you do, if you don't, what are you doing? It's at LaurenOLSP or at Lauren and Kevin. We have two. We have my Instagram and then we have the YouTube account Instagram. I put up a post asking for you guys to send me in questions for me to answer in a video. So this video is going to be about half and half. It's going to be answering 10 questions that were sent in by you guys and then giving 5 secrets of mine away to you guys. Just because I thought it would be a way for you guys to get to know me a bit more, and yeah, it would just be a good idea, to be honest. That's pretty much the reasoning behind it. Let's expose 5 secrets of mine and let's answer 5 questions that you want to know. So we'll do the questions first, we'll do the secrets after. So let's get started with the questions. If you're wondering why I'm looking to the side, it's because I've got the questions wrote down over there. Question number 1. Hi, I love your feet. Thanks very much. It's not really a question, but it's very nice to hear. I'm glad you like it. Thank you. Question number 2. What's your skincare routine? Well, I don't have a specific skincare routine per se, but I do use the Ultra Band facial cleanser 3 times a week. It's from Lush. You just wet your face, put a bit on your face, put it all over, and then scrub it off. So I use that 3 times a week. I used to have really bad spots. I used to have really bad spot prone skin, and that really helped clear them up a lot. I use the exfoliating mitts, the exfoliating gloves that you get to scrub it off, and that obviously makes sure it gets it out of all my pores and stuff. And then twice a week I use one of the Lush face masks. Again, that varies what type of face mask I use. I use different face masks, so there's no one in particular I would recommend, but that's basically my skincare routine. Wash my face every day, and then 3 times a week use the Ultra Band, and twice a week use a face mask. So that's as basic as my skincare routine gets. That's all I really do. Number 3, can you show us more in your vlogs, like what you do in your workouts? Yeah, if that's what you want to see, I'm quite happy to show you more in my vlogs. Like, I don't mind doing that, so that's absolutely fine. If you want to see what I do in my workouts in a vlog, then that's fine, I'll show you in a vlog. If you want me to make a more main channel type video to show you what I do in my workouts, it's absolutely fine too. If you want to just let me know, then I can get started on that, and that's no problem. Please excuse the noise, it's my dad walking up and down the stairs. I swear to God, you tell the man you're filming and he just doesn't care. I'm sure many people's dads are the same. So, number 4. This isn't a question, but can you keep posting videos during this lockdown? I love them. Of course, that's the plan. The plan is to keep creating content for you guys. Like I said at the end of this video, I want to switch it between vlogs and more main channel type videos just to create better content. If you watch my first vlog in my series of vlogs, then you'll see exactly why I'm creating vlogs and why I'm creating more YouTube videos over this time. I'll link that video down below if you haven't seen it already. You can go and check it out. So yeah, I'm quite happy to continue making vlogs as long as at least one person is quite happy to continue watching my vlogs. I do find them quite fun, so yeah, I'm quite happy to make videos. I'm quite happy to continue with the vlogs. It gives me something fun to do, and I am really happy that you like them. It means a lot to me to even just have one person out there watching my videos is just, it's great. It's great to know that someone actually wants to pay attention to your hard work. It's lovely. Number 5, what do you work as? I am an admin officer. So there's not really much to it, there's not really much to talk about. I work for an installation company. I basically spend the majority of my day sending emails, doing purchase orders, doing sales orders, all that kind of stuff, all stuff that's computer related. So I'm quite good with computers. I do have an SVQ level 3 in business and an SVQ level 3 in administration. So yeah, I'm quite good with computers. I just spend my whole day working with computers. It's not the funnest of things to work as, but I have a laugh and I enjoy the people I work with and I like my job, so I'm quite happy with it. 6, what's the easiest way to make you laugh? I don't know. I don't really know. That's a better question for Kevin. Kevin makes me laugh quite a lot, but I don't really know. I tend to laugh at him when he's acting like an idiot, but he's not meaning to act like an idiot, if that makes any sense, like he's just being a moron. I don't really know what the best way to make me laugh is. 7, what do you work as? What's your dream job? Well, I've already mentioned what I work as. I'm an administrator. What is my dream job? Don't laugh, but I actually always wanted to be a high school history teacher. I did. I wanted really, really badly to be a history teacher. I love history. I can name all the monarchs since 1066 up to the current day. I can tell you anything about the First World War, the Second World War, the Cold War, the Afghan War, the Atlantic slave trade, the triangular trade, like the Victorians, the Celts, the early American settlers. Like, I'm really, really good with history. I really, really loved history. I did. And I actually completed a higher in history when I was in 6th year of high school, which is the kind of like second highest, but lots of people only do it to higher because you get advanced higher, but most people only do it to higher. And I completed a higher in history in 3 months when I was in 6th year, and it takes, on average, it takes about a year, and some people it takes 2 years, and I completed it in 3 months. So I was quite proud of myself for that, but I always wanted to be a high school history teacher, and to be honest, if I had the opportunity to go to university and study history and become a high school history teacher, I would take it, because I would really, really love that job. Sounds boring to everybody else, and I know most people that would be an absolutely rubbish job, but for me anyway, it would be my dream. Number 8, what made you start a YouTube channel? Well, I actually started this YouTube channel by myself last March. It was called Blogs by Lauren, and then Kevin joined it in the April. I started this YouTube channel because YouTube was always something that I wanted to do. I am quite creative, I like making videos, I like filming, I like editing, I like all that stuff. And I always wanted to start one when I was in high school, but I was too scared of what people would think of me because I didn't really have the best of times in high school, but that's another story. So I ended up biting the bullet and starting one last year, and I've genuinely been so happy with it. I'm so happy that I started it. Don't ever not do something because you're worried what other people think. It's honestly such a great feeling when you get over that fear and you accomplish something that you've always wanted to. Number 9, how did you and Kevin meet? Well, me and Kevin actually met 6 years ago. Well, it's coming up for 6 years ago. We always kind of knew who each other were because we went to the same primary school and we went to the same high school, so we always kind of knew of each other. I knew his name and I knew who he was, like I could put his face to his name, and he knew my name and he knew who I was, he could put my face to my name. But we never spent any time together, we never hung out together, we never spoke to each other. And then there was a period when I was in 5th year, or was I in 5th year? No, I was in 4th year, I was in 4th year in high school, the end of 4th year, and he was in 3rd year, and his best friend made up a rumour about me that wasn't true, but Kevin thought it was, and so did quite a lot of his friend group. So there was a period where when I was walking home from school, they would all shout abuse at me, Kevin included. And this went on for a good couple of weeks, and then there was one day I was out with my friends. We were in this like area where we all used to kind of hang out and things, and I was out with them, and Kevin appeared with his friends because we kind of had some mutual friends at that point, but we just didn't know it. And he appeared with his friends and he started shouting at me. He started shouting abuse and being really, really mean to me. And I ended up turning around and going, it's not true, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, well, I don't believe you, where's your proof? And I went, here. And I showed him my phone, and I showed him texts between me and his friend to prove that it wasn't true. And he read through these texts and just kind of went, oh my God, I am so sorry, and gave me a massive hug, which was the weirdest thing ever. But it was like from that moment, we instantly became friends, and then we became best friends, and then fast forward 3 years, we became boyfriend and girlfriend, and now I love him very much and he loves me too, and it all started because he was calling me nasty names. So there you go. Number 10, how old are you? I am 21 years old. I'm quite old. I am 22 next month. As you can see, I'm wearing a t-shirt that says made in the 90s because I was made in the 90s. I'm a 90s baby. I was born in 1998. So yeah, I'm 21 years old. I'm 22 next month. I'm actually thinking with the way things are looking, I'm going to have to spend my birthday in quarantine, but let's not talk about that just now. So that's it for 10 questions that I selected at random. Like I said, if I missed any questions, I'm sorry. You can let me know if you want me to do a part 2, answer more questions, or if you want me maybe just to answer some questions on Instagram. I'd be very open to that. The second part of my video, which is the last part of my video, I promise I won't keep these for much longer because I know what it's like watching really long YouTube videos, you can't be bothered, is 5 secrets about me. Just to let you guys get to know me a wee bit more. So, secret number 1, that not many people know, I can play instruments. I can actually play the guitar, the violin, the piano a wee bit, and I can sing. I don't really let people know that, it's not something I really talk about, but I grew up in a family where before I was born, obviously my dad was in a band, and so he can play the guitar, he was a bass player, he can play the guitar, my mum can play the guitar, and I think I got my first guitar when I was 5. So I've always been able to play the guitar. The violin I started learning when I was in 1st year of high school, so I started learning when I was 12, and I can play the violin. The piano I can play a wee bit of. Again, I learned that in high school, I can play that now. And singing, I am a mezzo-soprano, so a lot of different songs don't really go with my voice, but there are quite a few songs, mainly Gabrielle Aplin songs, that I can sing spot on, but I'm not about to do it, so it's not happening. Number 2, I can draw. I'm actually quite a good drawer. I'll insert a clip here of one of my drawings, just so you can see what it's like. So yeah, that's just one of my drawings, just to show you. I used to draw an awful lot. I actually, when Kevin had his 16th birthday, I didn't have a job and I didn't have any money to get my present, so I drew him a picture of him and Thomas, put it in a nice frame, and he's still got it. So to this day, I done higher art and I done printmaking and I done photography and all those things. So I'm actually quite a keen drawer and I'm not bad at it, if I do say so myself. Number 3, I actually missed, not a lot of people know this, but when I was in high school I had a pretty bad time, and I'm not going to go into details. If you want me to go into details, that can be another video. But when I was in 4th year, I was actually attacked by a boy who went to another school. And as a result, I had 3 months off of school. Now, because I had 3 months off of school, I was dropped by all of my subjects. I was doing 8 subjects at that time, and 7 of them dropped me from the level I was at, which was the highest level at the time, down to the level that you don't sit an exam, because they said I couldn't catch up. The only teacher that didn't drop me down was my art teacher. He kept me at the National 5 level, and I actually managed to get a B in art that year, so I was very, very happy with that. But the whole point in this, me telling you this, is I had 3 months off school. I was dropped down from everything. I had pretty much a year of catching up to do because I was dropped down, and I still managed to get my qualification in business, get my qualification in admin, and get a full-time job, have a career. So all hope is not lost. I just want to say that school is not the be-all and end-all of everything. So if you're not doing that great in school at the moment, don't worry about it. Number 4, I will touch on this slightly. I've mentioned it in one of my other vlogs, so if you want to hear more about it, you can go watch that, or if you want me to do a separate video on it, then I'll tell you. But I actually suffer from anxiety, depression, and OCD. If you spend any time with me, then you'll know that. It's a lot better than it has been over the years. My depression is a lot better. I'm not really depressed anymore, to be honest. I'm okay now, really. It took a long time for me to get to this place, but I'm here and I'm fine. I'm okay now. When I was in high school though, I really wasn't okay. After I got attacked by that boy, my depression was really, really bad for quite a few years, and it was actually Kevin that helped me overcome that, so shout out to Kevin. My anxiety, I do still suffer from relatively badly, but it's nowhere near as bad as it used to be. I used to be very socially anxious and anxious about wee stupid things. Like I used to be anxious all the time about getting bad luck, so I thought if I done stuff like paint my nails I would get bad luck, because I think I painted my nails one time and then got tonsillitis, so all of a sudden I was just like nope, if I ever paint my nails again I would get bad luck. So my anxiety used to be really, really bad, but it's okay now. I only get anxious about wee small things here and there every now and again, like the coronavirus makes me quite anxious, but obviously like we're going with it, there's nothing I can do about it, so I'm just not concentrating on it. And OCD, I do suffer from OCD. That is quite a big suffering of mine, but again it's got a lot better than it was when I was younger, but I do still have wee slight OCDs, like I have to do everything in threes. So like if I give my wee brother a high five, I can't give him 1 high five, I have to give him 3 high fives. Or if I don't know, if I'm playing like pat cake with my wee brother, then I've got to play it 3 times. So there's that. Or if I make food, I've got to have 3 different people check it to make sure that it's edible. Even though I know it's edible because I know I can cook, I've still got to have 3 different people check. That's a bit of a pain in the butt. And lastly, the 5th secret about me is, as a child, and I'm sure no one will find this hard to believe, but as a child I actually got bullied. I was bullied when I was a young child. I was bullied sort of as a middle-aged child, like 9-10. I was bullied at the beginning of high school, I was bullied in the middle of high school, and I was bullied at the end of high school. So all I want to say to anybody who's watching this that maybe is currently getting bullied is it's not the be all and end all. See, when you leave high school, you don't see any of these people anymore and it doesn't matter. So don't worry about it. So that's it for this video. I know it's been a long one. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I hope I answered questions as best I could and that I didn't miss too many important questions or anything like that, and I hope that by telling you these 5 things about me, these 5 secrets about me, you guys feel a wee bit closer to me. If you want a part 2 to this video, either me answering the questions or me explaining maybe more about some of the things I mentioned in the sort of secret section, then comment down below, send me a DM on Instagram, give me an email. Just let me know and I will do it. Thank you guys for watching. It means a lot to me if you got to the end of the video. It means a lot to me if you watched any part of the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.